this. Now let me explain a little bit about how defined benefit plans benefit more than just you, more than just us. We're not a self-serving group here. We're a service group that represents the entire gamut of people in this state. A recent study by the National Institute on Retirement Security found that defined benefit plans cost about half as much as a defined contribution plan. 46% lower cost to provide the same services, the same benefits to a retiree under a defined benefit plan as opposed to a defined contribution plan. So tell me, why would we ever want to go to a defined contribution plan? Many of the reasons are because they want to manage our money. There are a lot of financial planners, there's a lot of people out there that want to use our money. Our money's being used well. Defined benefit plans also save money by reducing our needs, the needs of our family, to go on public assistance. Once you retire, you put that money back into the system by buying cars and paying your rent and buying food and all those other things. It's not money that's taken completely out of the system and never reinvested. It is reinvested, and that's where it brings value to the community again. This study also found that they've been instrumental in keeping elderly Americans out of poverty. Found that the households that had pension income were 6 times, or without pension income, were 6 times more likely to be in poverty situations. That would increase public spending on other items by 40%. If we do not have that security and that retirement benefit, 40% more of the cost of living our lives and having the services and stuff we need would be passed on to the taxpayer. We're investing in ourselves. The taxpayers are investing in us. It comes back to them in later years. Defined benefit plans also play a vital role in the national, state, and local economies. The study also said that the economic footprint of benefits paid by state and local governments found that in 2006 those expenditures amounted to a support of 2.5 million jobs across this country. These are jobs that are created by the income that comes off of your pensions. It also generated, the pension expenditures supported $358 billion in total economic output nationwide, and over $57 billion in state, federal, and local taxes. They'd have you believe that once that money's pulled out, it's gone. It's not. It's reinvested as you spend it, and you have to pay taxes on your retirement. Sorry to tell you that, but when you pull it out, you got to pay taxes on it. So it is reinvested back into the economy. Furthermore, the other part of the study says that for every dollar invested by taxpayers to state and local pension funds, over $11 is realized in economic benefit on the national economy. And for the state of Utah, it's a dollar ratio of $1 to $6 put back into the state. This taxpayer investment factor is large because the investment earnings are financed more out of the retirement than they are with taxpayer dollars. Only about 14 to 15% of it comes out of taxpayers' dollars. So what are they griping about? 85% of it is paid by your investments, which is part of your compensation. We don't need to fix something that's not broke. It's working very well. Another item there in this study shows that the investment, the money that's in that, while it's in there gaining interest and building interest, people are using that money. Investors, particularly investment capital people, are accessing that money to help develop and finance new jobs, technology, and reinvesting it back into the community. So that money, while it's sitting there, it's not just sitting there doing nothing. It's enhancing the economy. It's allowing your neighbor down the street to open a mechanic shop that he didn't have quite enough money to do it. So he can apply and access some money that is your money being used to help build businesses. So it's not sitting there idle doing nothing. I would like to cite a gentleman who is a venture capitalist that testified before Congress recently, and he said, quote, The U.S. capital venture industry would not be the economic engine it is today without the strong investment participation from defined benefit plans. They're not borrowing this money from China to build economic development. They're borrowing it from us. That's right. And using it wisely to expand our economy. So in conclusion, defined benefit plans not only do an excellent job in providing retirement benefits for us, those transfer on to our children and our grandchildren as we help supplement their incomes and get them through the rough times. I'm about to retire in a few years, and yeah, people might say that's very self-serving, but I have grandchildren that are here. I am what I am because of people like you. I've had as growing up and living in Utah is because of people like you that provide good services to me, help me get a good education, help me to make good decisions. And it's unfortunate some of our legislators don't give us the credit that is due to people like you that really set the tone in the state of Utah and enable our children and our grandchildren to make good decisions about the future, just like your grandparents and your great-grandparents made good decisions so that we can be here and enjoying the prosperity that we enjoy. So in conclusion, I would like to reiterate too, proceed with caution.
You keep kicking her hand.
When you find yourself in trouble, listen to Mother Mary, and she said, let be. Let's just let it be.